have things gotten better overnight for ADA and the rest of crypto? The answer is clearly no. We've continued to go through some major pullbacks. ADA down in the 29-cent range, BTC down in the 51K range. And frankly, when we look across the broader crypto market, most assets right now, most of them, are retesting levels we haven't seen since October, November, December of 2023. So we've almost washed out all this growth that we've had for altcoins since or over the last 9 months or so. Now, that obviously sucks. Unfortunately, it is what it is because we've had some more things take place this morning, kind of this snowball that just continues to roll downhill. We had Japan suffer the worst stock market losses since 1987. We had Taiwan suffer the worst stock market losses since 1967. We know that right now in pre-market trading, U.S. stocks are just getting hammered. And now we've even had an emergency Fed meeting called to discuss possibly lowering interest rates. Now, do I think this is going to happen? Right now, bets are at 50-50. You know, they should have dropped them at the last meeting, or at this point, it seems like it would kind of be reactionary anyways. And frankly, I don't know if it would make a difference. Once that ball gets rolling downhill, it's really tough to stop. And today is one of those days that we may see a little more blood. You know, if the stock market continues to go the way that it does, we'll have to see what obviously institutional money decides to do when it comes to spot Bitcoin and spot Ethereum ETFs. It's possible that they may buy. Just know that that is a real possibility. They bought the dip before, so it wouldn't surprise me. But at the same time, people are being just so reactionary right now and freaking out in such a way that we're going on this massive correction. In fact, when we look at the Bitcoin Fear Greed Index, right now it says we're in fear. Guys, we should be like down here. I have not seen a sell-off this bad in crypto in quite some time. Now, the good news, guys, is we have seen sell-offs like this before. Look at back here, right? We've seen that. Oh, I forgot to mention one other thing. By Wednesday, Iran does plan on attacking Israel. So that is an imminent thing that is taking place. We're seeing war stocks on the rise. So it sucks. It is what it is, right? But I will say this. We've had these drops before in crypto. Even during the last bull market cycle, does anybody remember the COVID crash and the retracement that we went on? Right? Massive drop in the crypto market, all the way down to new lows, lower than even the bear market, right? And the thing is right now we're kind of at that point where do I think we're going to get down there? No, not at least as of right now. We'll have to wait and see. It kind of depends on if this thing keeps compounding, right? If we can keep, wow, I can't speak. If we keep getting stuff snowballing, then anything is really on the table. The thing that people need to understand is black swan events are very unpredictable. The only reason we're in these ranges is because of black swan events. All right. You cannot predict these things happening. Nobody could predict, obviously, Israel coming out and attacking them. Nobody predicted an ice cold jobs report. Nobody predicted that this would all happen on a weekend. And then now we have this big drop gap from, stock markets not being open over the course of the time where we're going on major corrections. So it's just kind of been the worst of everything filling in at one time. But what you need to understand is that when we have these big drops in the market, right? When we have big pullbacks, a lot of people freak out. A lot of people I can see from the comments are saying, "Oh, I wish I sold," and all these things. Yeah, hindsight's always 20/20. But the great news is that we have booming growth following that, right? There comes a point where the bleeding stops. Again, crypto's not going away. It's not like we're going to zero or anything like that. And when it comes to something like Cardano and ADA, I'm very confident in what has been built during this time. All right. The tech is resilient. The coin right now, guys, this has been the great equalizer. People have complained about ADA, not performing up to par with a lot of the rest of the market. Guess what? Most coins have brought back down to the same price point that they were again in October, November, December. Guess what? ADA is at the same price point it was October, November, December. All right. So we have now been brought back on the same playing field as a lot of the rest of the market. And we'll see what happens when things do finally get going here again. But the biggest thing we need to remember is patience. There's a lot of turmoil going on. A lot of this needs to calm down. We may have to wait until probably sometime midweek when we see, what the strikes from Iran on Israel do. I think that's probably going to be a big thing to watch for. But guys, we're in this together, right? Yes, we obviously all compete with each other on this stage. We all try to make profit, right? But know that we are dealing with these dips as a community. All right. We are in crypto together. We are here to see this through, and we will see much better times. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.